Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland, as we are quickly approaching Night of Champions, which will emanate from inside the CFG Arena in Saudi Arabia. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we got a packed show for you here tonight. We got the Queen and the King of the Ring tournament that will continue tonight. And you don't want to miss any of the action. Not only that, we got Stephanie Vicure as she will be defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Roxanne Perez. That is still to come here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Look at the immensity here, the atmosphere in the building as the adrenaline is set. But let's not waste any more time. Let's kick it off. And it is now time for your mommy. Rhea Rhipley is here in Baltimore. Rhea Rhipley is ready to settle the score with Carlita face to face here tonight. Whoa! Rhea is about business tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Women's World Champion, Rhea Rhipley!
Last week, we got another attack from Carlita, but this time, there was an obstacle. There was an added piece to the puzzle. Raquel Rodriguez was on the ropes distracting Rhea Rhipley from Carlita to make that vicious attack from behind. But my thing is, what does Raquel play in this situation? I'ma let you know. Carlita had that opportunity against Rhea Rhipley at WrestleMania, but Carlita choked it. But now she's back, and she wants that title. But Rhea Ripley got the win over Raquel at Clash in Paris, and that is why Raquel is implemented into this, and it looks like she is working alongside of Carlita now. What is this newfound friendship? What is this about? But this does not look good on the side of Rhea Ripley, because now she don't have to worry about one, she got to worry about two.
Week after week, I've come out here ready to fight. Week after week, I've defended this championship like the fighting champion I am. And week after week, one person has made it her mission to stab me in the back. Carlita. You couldn't beat me face to face, so you started jumping me from behind. You attacked me in the parking lot. You attacked me backstage. You attacked me after matches. Every single week, you've tried to make a name for yourself at my expense. But here's the problem, Carlita. Every time you attack me, I get back up. You think you're sending a message? The only message you've sent is that you're scared. Scared to stand in this ring and look me in the eye. Scared to find out why they call me the Eradicator. At Night of Champions, there's nowhere left to run. No sneak attacks, no cheap shots, no excuses. Because at Night of Champions, you're stepping into my world, and this championship is on the line. You've spent weeks trying to hurt me. Congratulations, you got my attention. And now you've got something much worse. You've got a very angry mommy. So Carlita, when that bell rings, I'm not coming to prove I'm the champion. I've already done that. I'm coming to make an example out of you. I'm going to hit you harder than you've ever been hit. I'm going to expose you in front of the entire world. And when it's all over, when you're lying in the middle of that ring looking up at the lights, you'll realize something. You should have never come for my title. Night of Champions ends the same way every challenge ends. With mommy standing tall, And with the Women's World Championship staying exactly where it belongs. Because this is my division. And Carlita, you're about to learn that mommy is always on top.
Rhea. Oh, Rhea. Hey, how you doing? You all keep asking me the same question. Carlita, why did you attack Rhea Ripley? Why? Because I could. Because for far too long, Rhea Ripley has walked around here acting like she's untouchable. Acting like the Women's World Championship belongs to her. Acting like the rest of us should just stand in line and wait for scraps while she sits on top of the mountain. And honestly, it's embarrassing. You people worship Rhea like she's some kind of unstoppable force. I don't see a monster. I don't see a nightmare. I see a woman who's gotten comfortable, a woman who thought nobody was brave enough to come after her. Then I showed up. Every attack, every ambush, every message I've sent has been a reminder that Rhea isn't in control anymore. I am. At Night of Champions, Rhea gets what she wanted, a chance to get her hands on me. But she's also getting something she never expected. The end of her reign. Rhea, you can glare at me, you can threaten me, you can talk about brutality and domination all you want. But when that bell rings, you'll realize you're standing across from someone who isn't afraid of you, and that's what scares you the most. At Night of Champions, the Women's World Championship stops being Rhea Ripley's championship and becomes mine. So enjoy carrying that title while you still can, sweetheart, because after Night of Champions, you'll just be another former champion.
Carlita, I've given you chance after chance to explain yourself. Instead, you chose to hide in the shadows. You chose to attack me from behind. You chose to make this personal. Every week you've taken your shots. Every week you've tried to weaken me. But all you've really done is remind the entire world why I'm Rhea Ripley. At Night of Champions, there are no sneak attacks. There are no excuses. There is nowhere left to run. It's just you and me standing in that ring. You wanted my attention? You've got it. You wanted a fight? You're going to get the fight of your life. But understand this, Carlita. Night of Champions isn't just another match. It's your last match. Because when that bell rings, I'm not walking into that arena looking for revenge. I'm walking in there to end this once and for all. You made the biggest mistake of your career when you decided to come after me. And at Night of Champions, you're going to pay for it. So here's my final statement. Enjoy every second you have left as a competitor. Take in the lights, take in the crowd, take in the moment. Because after I'm done with you, there won't be another match. There won't be another comeback. There won't be another attack. At Night of Champions, Carlita, your career ends and your retirement begins. And that's not a prediction. That's a promise from Mommy.
Rhea, you thought what happened at Clash in Paris was enough? You thought you had me figured out? That's the funny thing about me, Rhea. Every time you think you've seen my best shot, I've got something else waiting. I've got a lot more things up my sleeve. You walk around here calling yourself the most dominant woman in DWC. You carry that Women's World Championship like it belongs to you forever. But championships don't last forever, and neither do champions. You can stare me down, you can threaten me, you can try to intimidate me, but none of that changes what's coming. Every move I've made has been leading to one thing, that Women's World Championship. So enjoy holding that title while you can, Rhea. Take your pictures, raise it high, because sooner rather than later, I'm coming for it. And when I take that championship from you, you'll realize that everything I've done so far was just the beginning. Keep your eyes open, Rhea. because you never know what I've got planned next.
Whoa, whoa, Raquel! Here comes Raquel! Rhea, turn your back, turn around! Oh my gosh! Raquel with a vicious attack right there to Rhea Rhipley. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about, and she goes for it yet again. Rhea is she's unmatched. She's outnumbered by these two. And look at this. Carlita finds humor in what she's doing. She's literally making Rhea Ripley's life a living hell every single week. And now she's just bringing in Raquel as the muscle. But we now know that she will get that opportunity in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions, as they will officially settle the score once again. The second championship match between these two since WrestleMania. Can Carlita get it done this time? We don't know, but Carlita looks like she's gaining a lot of momentum going into this match. Well, let's take you back last week between Roxanne and Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie, congratulations! You've been carrying that Women's Intercontinental Championship around like you're untouchable, like nobody in this locker room can take it from you. But here's the thing, you haven't had to deal with me. You call yourself a fighting champion, you say you'll face anybody, anytime, anywhere. Well, I'm standing right here.
Roxanne, you're going to find out exactly why the entire women's division is watching me. So if you're ready to prove you're as good as you claim, I'll be waiting.
Well, we're not wasting any more time, because it is now time for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. The first title defense on Monday Night Raw. Roxanne Perez to get that championship opportunity from Stephanie Vaquer. This match will commence continuing next, live here on Monday Night Raw from Baltimore. Well, Monday Night Raw is just taking in all of the sights here in Baltimore because tonight, Monday Night Raw is hosted by the city of Maryland here tonight as we got our huge Fatal 4-Way main event, the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Who will be the winner of that match to move on to the semifinals later on down the line? But let's take it back into the ring with Roxanne Perez as she is getting ready for her one-on-one match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This is a major opportunity for Roxanne. Roxanne was amongst those 4 women in that Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, but unfortunately, Roxanne did not get that victory as Stephanie Victoria came out the better woman. But right now, she's getting ready to defend here for the first time on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship! Introducing first, from San Fernando, Chile, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Stephanie Victoria!
Stephanie, she is definitely a superstar. And when I mean a superstar, I mean a mega star, because this woman is going to be the future of DWC. As of right now, you already see the way she's making a name for herself, and she is proving it times over. But right now, can she do it once more, successfully defending that Women's Intercontinental Championship right now against Roxanne Perez? Our referee, Victoria Del Rico, is the official of this match right now. Roxanne is ready. Stephanie Victoria is set. One-on-one match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Stephanie Victoria goes straight to Roxanne, wasting no time with that attack. And Stephanie comes down with a springboard crossbody right there to Roxanne. Oh my gosh. Stephanie is bringing Roxanne up to her feet here. Oh, but Roxanne off that reversal. Stephanie counters it once, too. She's got her up on her shoulders, and she drops her down right there, straight to her back. Stephanie's up top. She comes down with a jackhammer from the top of the ropes. And the referee goes straight for the first cover in this match. And Stephanie's going up top. Stephanie's up top. This is a dangerous place to be. Stephanie looking to take flight, and she tried to, but Roxanne moved quickly out of bounds, leaving Stephanie nowhere to land. Roxanne comes down with a meteor from the top of the rope, but Stephanie Victoria recovered quickly from that. And Roxanne, she's got Stephanie. Oh, and she drops her down right there, putting the damage to the arm of Victoria. Oh, and look at Roxanne. She's got that spider submission in right there. That spider-like clutch. But Stephanie fights out of it. Oh, and look at Stephanie right there with the clothesline, taking down Perez. She's got her. Oh, but Roxanne reversed that, and so did Stephanie. These women are moving with the quickness in this match. They are not wasting any time. Stephanie right there with the scoop slam. Roxanne trying to get back to her feet here with the quickness. And Stephanie right there just kicking Perez on the outside. Uh-oh, and Stephanie's got her. Drops her down right there on her back. And just tossing her back to the inside. And now she's setting up Roxanne. Setting Roxanne up. And she goes with a springboard, but she missed that Wiley right there. Missed that completely, but she's bringing her back up to her feet. Roxanne, look at Roxanne. Drops her down, take her straight off her feet right there. But what does Roxanne have planned? What does Roxanne have in mind? And now they're just taking the slaps back and forth to one another. This is right here. This is determination from both these women. And Roxanne just tossing Stephanie right there into the corner. Scoop slamming her right there. Roxanne taking it to the top. And Roxanne, she comes down. She tried to go for another meteor, but that time Stephanie countered it right there. But Roxanne comes back on her, and Stephanie comes back on her. These two women is moving like lightning in this match, and she drops her down right there. Bringing her up to her feet. And Roxanne goes down by Stephanie. Look at Roxanne crawling over there trying to get to her. Roxanne back to her feet here. And going in right there. Going in for that cover. Nope, wasn't enough. And look at Roxanne. And Roxanne right there with the drop kick straight to Stephanie. And she goes for another devastating kick to the face. She just not playing with her here. But Stephanie comes down with a leg drop from the top of the rope. But look at Stephanie. Stephanie's got the hold in. She's got that hold locked in on her. And Roxanne right there with a corkscrew hurricanrana. Tosses her out right there. Look at Roxanne. Roxanne up to the showboating to the crowd right here. But this is not going to get you the title. She missed her right there. And Stephanie got her. She gets it right there. Going for that cover. 1, 2, 3. Stephanie the Cure, still your women's Intercontinental Champion. What a match that was that these two women deliver. Roxanne and Stephanie the Cure deliver a good match here tonight. The outcome did not go the way Roxanne wanted it to go, but it was just grateful that she got the opportunity. But Stephanie is still your women's Intercontinental Champion here tonight. Congratulations to Stephanie.
Here's your winner, and still the women's Intercontinental Champion, Stephanie the Cure.
Still holding up that women's Intercontinental Championship, but who will be next to step up to Stephanie?
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth, what's your thoughts on Finn winning his match this past Friday to qualify for the King of the Ring semifinals, making him one step closer back to you?
You know, a lot of people expected me to be upset after seeing Finn qualify for the King of the Ring tournament. But the truth is, I'm not. I'm actually happy for Finn. See, Finn went out there Friday night and did what he had to do. He earned his spot, he fought, he survived, and now he's one step closer to wearing that crown. And whether people want to admit it or not, Finn is one of the very best this business has ever seen. But here's where things get interesting. Because if Finn keeps winning, if Finn runs through every opponent put in front of him, if Finn becomes the King of the Ring, then there's a very good chance that come SummerSlam, our paths cross once again. And Finn, if you're listening, understand this. I respect you. I respect everything you've accomplished. But SummerSlam isn't about respect. It's about proving who's the best. It's about the spotlight. It's about the biggest stage of the summer. So keep winning. Keep building momentum. Go win that tournament. Because if you do, you'll get exactly what you've been fighting for. A date with Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam. And when that bell rings, we'll find out if the King of the Ring is truly ready for a visionary, a revolutionary, and the man who defines this industry. Good luck, Finn. You're gonna need it.
Well, you heard it there. Back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we will have Sunday's night main event. It will come to us for the first time ever in Atlanta, Georgia on Sunday, September the 6th. You don't want to miss an individual viewing experience will be available on DWC's official YouTube channel. The ruler has arrived. It is now time for the Intercontinental Championship Obafemi Challenge. Who will step up to the plate to Obafemi here tonight? Baltimore is in for a treat. Whoa!
The following is the Obafemi Open Challenge. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the ruler, Obafemi.
Obafemi winning that Intercontinental Championship from the Ring General Gunther at WrestleMania. That was Obafemi's first WrestleMania, and he made history winning his first championship in his debut WrestleMania match. Those two definitely threw the house down in Philadelphia for that Intercontinental Championship in that Lincoln Financial Field. But tonight, Obafemi is about to defend. Who is willing to step up? Oh, Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller just entered the Obafemi Challenge. I don't know if this was so smart by this young man, but I mean, hey, an opportunity is an opportunity.
And the challenger from Sydney, Australia, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller knows what it means to be champion. He was once a member of a tag team called A-Town Down Under. They was the SmackDown Tag Team Champions at one point in time over on SmackDown. But Grayson Waller is busting moves here on Monday Night Raw here in Baltimore, Maryland. Can Grayson Waller defeat Obafemi and win the challenge? This is it. This one is about that Intercontinental Heavyweight title right here tonight. Obafemi takes a look at that title right there. All right, here we go. Referee Jason Ayers officiate this match right now. Tonight, we've been treated to two massive Intercontinental Championship matches here tonight. We just saw Stephanie and Roxanne tear it down, but right now, we got the men's side, Obafemi and Grayson Waller. Obafemi got him locked up. Look at Femi. Oh. Look at him, got the hold locked in. Grayson Waller got that hold in. Oh my God, look at him. And Obafemi, just kicked him right to the back. And just tossing Femi right there in the corner, but he counters that right there, grabbing him up. Oh, and he just tossed Femi on the outside. That was a smart move right there from Waller. And look at him try to head out to the ringside, but referee Jason Ayers holding him, and Obafemi gets back inside. Tossing Femi back into the corner in a clothesline. Grayson goes for the cover. He's going for that cover. No. Obafemi kicks out of that right there. And Waller. Tossing Femi right there to the corner. Oh my gosh. Grayson Waller right there working on the arm of Femi. He's just getting the best of Oba right now. And Obafemi fighting back. He's gaining himself. He's got him up. Oh my God, look at that bear hug right there. Right there to Grayson Waller. He is tearing the air out of this man right here. Oh. Look at him. Chopping him upside his head right there. Oh my gosh. An uppercut. Oh my God, did you just see that? Oh my gosh, Oba running his knee right into the face of Waller. Definitely taking some damage right there. Doing damage control. But Waller back in control. Obafemi rolls to the outside. Grayson Waller is up top, and he comes down with a massive clothesline from the top of the ropes. But Femi. Oh my gosh, right to the outside. Femi just tossing Waller across the ringside area, right into that security wall. Standing him back to his feet and then tossing him right there into the turnbuckle. But now Femi's up top. Comes down Grayson Waller with the double knees. But look at Femi here. Oh, great. Oh, stumping right on this abdomen right there. Bringing Waller back up to the feet. Tossing him once again across the ringside area. These two men are just taking damage to one another here. And now Femi just tossing him back inside. Oh. And look at Waller. Look at Waller here. He's going for that cover. One, no, that was a near fall. And now working on the hand. Look at it. He's going back to that same arm, making more damage, adding insult to injury. And Waller right there with a side kick. Oh my gosh. Bringing Femi back up to his feet here. And Waller right there. He hits that uppercut. 1, 2. Oh, but Femi stays alive. And after that devastating move right there from Waller. Grayson Waller hitting that stunner, but it just wasn't enough to get the victory. Oh. Now Femi. What does he have in mind here? What does he have in mind on Waller? Not from the top, and comes down with a massive jackhammer. Oh my gosh. Femi just taking it to him. Tossing him right there like a rag doll. And now just stomping on him away. Oh my gosh. Oh, but Femi almost tore the head off of Grayson Waller. Tossed him back inside of the ring. And now Femi's up top. Femi's up top. Comes down with a splash. Waller got that hold in, but Femi is fighting out. And he's going for the cover. Whoa. Look at Femi. 2, 3. He just played him. He just used the ropes for his leverage right there. Oh, but Femi still the Intercontinental Champion after stealing the victory from Grayson Waller. That was one intensifiable match between these two. Grayson Waller definitely did his thing in this match, but it just wasn't enough to capture that Intercontinental Championship. But this right here is what got Femi the win, using the ropes as a leverage right there.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Oba Femi!
Congratulations to the ring ruler. Oba Femi, still your Intercontinental Champion here tonight. 2 successful Intercontinental Championship title victories here tonight. Both champions still on top.
Adam, please can you do something about this whole Carlita situation? And now it seems I have to also worry about Raquel attacking me as well.
Yes, Rhea, I fully understand your frustration. So look, this is what I'ma do next week. You will go one-on-one with Raquel once again, and as for Night of Champions, she will not be allowed ringside with her. And as of right now, I need you to stay calm. And let me handle these two so we can make it to Night of Champions okay.
Fine. I can't wait to get my hands on them both.
Congratulations! You proved why you're one of the best, and you earned that Women's Intercontinental Championship. But enjoy this moment while you can, because I'm watching. And when you're done celebrating, remember one thing. Sky is next. Stephanie, keep that title close. Soon, I'm coming for it.
I've fought my entire career for opportunities like this. I didn't come here to stand across the ring from legends and be impressed. I came here to beat them. I came here to make history. So next week, bring your speed, bring your heart, bring every ounce of that genius that made you Io Sky. Because you're going to need all of it when you step into the ring with Stephanie Baker. When that bell rings, there are no excuses and no second chances. Just you, me, and the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Io, I'll see you next week. And when the night is over, everyone will know exactly why Stephanie Baker is the future of this division.
What's up, DWC Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam MetLife 2 night, and I will be finally hosting. And nobody better try me.
DWC SummerSlam, Saturday, August 8th and Sunday, August 9th, streaming on our official YouTube channel.
We're gonna turn up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam, it will be emanating from inside of MetLife Stadium. Saturday, August 8th and Sunday, August 9th, premiere on our official YouTube channel. SummerSlam will be coming to us live for the first time from East Rutherford, New Jersey, inside of MetLife Stadium. You can't miss this, guys, because SummerSlam is definitely heating things up hot here. As we're moving through the summer, we're going to keep this thing hot, but it's time to move on to our first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. But first, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Night of Champions, premiere on our official YouTube channel Sunday, June 28th. And now the Queen of the Ring tournament will continue, because here comes the man here in Baltimore.
This is the first round in the Women's Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch got a championship opportunity of a lifetime if she can get through this Queen of the Ring tournament and make it to the semifinals. Former women's world champion in her own right, even SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch has had some accomplishments here, and she definitely can look for and strive for yet another one if she can get through this fatal four-way match right now, because I know it's not going to be easy to get through Nia Jax, Tiffany, and no other that you already know, as all of them says that she is that one, and she is the Empress Asuka. But now here comes the irresistible force, Nia Jax. We saw Nia Jax going one-on-one with the women's champion over on SmackDown, Charlotte Flair. But tonight, she has an opportunity to go to SummerSlam.
Next, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax is definitely making waves for herself, and she's trying to climb that ladder back to the success board, as earlier this year, Nia Jax was the women's champion until Charlotte Flair dethroned her from that championship, and Nia Jax is looking to regain that title back, as we saw that match between her and Charlotte Flair over on SmackDown this past Friday night. Nia Jax is a dangerous woman, and she is not shy from letting anybody know. And now here comes the Empress, Asuka, former Women's World Champion. Here comes Asuka.
From Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Asuka definitely has the momentum to get back to the top of the scene and win back her Women's World Championship that she has not had in quite some time since losing the championship. But tonight, Asuka gotta go through these other women to get to that semifinals. Asuka making up one half of the Kabuki Warriors. We've been seeing them having some back and forth confrontations with the women's tag team champions Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Asuka is prepared. She is ready. And now our final participant. Right now, you heard the ovation for this woman because it is Tiffy time.
And the final participant from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany definitely is looking to win this match because this will be her first time going to SummerSlam if she can get this opportunity here tonight. And not only that, for a major Women's World Championship. So can Tiffany Stratton get the job done here tonight? We about to see. We are in a sold-out arena here tonight, here in Baltimore, Maryland. Queen of the Ring tournament continuing right now. All these women, they're all prepared. They all set. And here we go. Asuka and Becky Lynch, Tiffany and Nia taking it head to head. They're locked up. Nia Jax just tossing Tiffany like a dang rag doll. Jesus Christ, just tossed her. These women are moving with the quickness here. And Tiffany goes down by Nia. Nia Jax, the strength and power of this match. Nia Jax definitely brings the strength to this match. Becky Lynch brings the brains to this match. Tiffany brings the athleticism to the match, while Asuka brings the Japanese technique to this match. So each woman in this match is bringing something to the table, but only one woman can come out of this match as the victor and can move on to those semifinals. Nia Jax with that power bomb. Oh my God, you just seen her just kick the daylights out of Tiffany. Going in for that first cover of this match. Tiffany stays alive in this thing. Nia Jax thought she had to put this match away with the quickness. It comes down with an elbow. And look at Nia working on her right there. And you see Becky Lynch with that kendo stick. Oh my gosh. Just hitting Nia Jax right there. Right above the cranium. The crowd is electrifying and is behind this match right now as these four women is going toe-to-toe for this opportunity here tonight. We are just almost 2 weeks out from Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. Oh my God. Nia Jax and Becky Lynch just going at it right here in the front of us. Nia takes down. She takes down Becky. And Asuka with that spin heel kick to Tiffany. But Asuka's up top. She's waiting for that position. And she comes down with a crossbody straight to Tiffany. Becky Lynch out there making an example of Nia Jax. Nia Jax is laid out on the floor, and Becky Lynch is just taunting at her. And she gets back into the ring with the quickness. Oh. And look at Tiffany. Tiffany is just still laying there. Uh-oh, Becky Lynch right there. Oh my gosh, just tossed her right there with that kendo stick. Nia, look at Nia right there, straight to the back of Becky. Nia Jax, you just see that right there. That's what I'm talking about. That power, that strength right there that comes off of her, that it just oozes off of her. Oh my gosh, and Tiffany, that's what I'm talking about, that athleticism that Tiffany brings to the party. And she's letting everybody know it's Tiffy time. Tiffany right there with a massive drop kick. And she's up top. She's setting up the man. Tiffany comes down, but I don't think she got it all. Oh. Becky just tossing her right there. And look at Nia. Nia Jax is up top. She's up top. She's got Asuka on her shoulders, and she comes down with a Samoan drop from the top of the ropes. Going for the cover, but Becky Lynch and Tiffany made sure she did not get that through. Oh, and Tiffany missed that whirly in the double knees right there to Asuka. Asuka breaking up. Oh, but look at Asuka. She's got it. She's got it locked in on Becky. Could this be it? Can she get it? Becky Lynch held on best as possible, but now she is setting up. Nia's up top. Nia comes down with her with a bullseye slam. Laying all her weight right there to her. And now look at her. She's got her up top. Nia drops her down right there. That massive gorilla press slam right there. Tiffany and Asuka is laid out in the fray as this is now becoming a one-on-one with Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. Nia Jax taking it straight to Asuka, taking her back down, and then taking Tiffany back out. with a Samoan drop once again. Nia Jax is dominating this situation right here. Look at her, she's bringing it to her feet. Oh. And look at Tiff. Nia Jax look like she's in a daze right there. Oh, and Asuka with that kendo stick. She rolls out of the way right there. Becky Lynch gets back into the fray. Drops her down. Scoop slam going straight for the cover. Knew that wasn't enough right there. And drops her down. And look at Nia. Nia's got her up on her shoulder. Drops Becky down. And oh my gosh, and Nia Jax running all her weight straight into Becky. Nia Jax is not she's going for a cover. 1, 2, no. She thought she had it right there. Nia countered that right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Drops her down right there. Tiffany falls right there to the back of her head. Nia Jax. Oh my gosh. Nia Jax just steals the massive victory. Wow. That was crazy. Nia Jax just stole that victory right there after powerbombing Tiffany Stratton, landing her on the back of her head right there. These 4 women came and they did exactly what they were supposed to do, but Nia Jax comes out. But let's take a look at this updated bracket of this Queen of the Ring tournament, as Nia Jax has now qualified for the semifinals of this tournament.
And will advance to the semi-finals, the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
Congratulations to Nia Jax, but also this Friday, Nia Jax also has a women's championship match against Charlotte Flair. So right now, Nia Jax, she is flying high right now. She has a lot going on. She has a women's championship match this Friday, and now she just qualified for the semifinals.
Finn, earlier I've talked to Seth about your victory this past Friday night. What's your response to him congratulating you on moving to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament?
Seth, I'll see your ass at SummerSlam. Thanks, Jackie.
Oh, okay, well, Finn kept that short and sweet for Seth to even understand. Finn will move on to the semifinals in the King of the Ring tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back to ringside.
It is time to go surfing, boys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Sol Ruka is about to head for one-on-one action right now on Monday Night Raw with Ivy Nile. Sol Ruka has definitely made a splash here on Monday Night Raw since debuting 2 weeks ago. I am so proud of the progress we have seen from this woman, and tonight she's about to keep that momentum going here in Baltimore, Maryland. Ivy Nile, Sol Ruka one-on-one right now. And you see the intense stare to one of another. Both these women locking up eyes right here. Oh, and Soul right there, straight with the athleticism, taking it straight to Ivy. And they're locked up. Both of these women are locked up, and Ivy just using that strength. She might be small, but she still counters that strength. Ruka, reverse right there, drops her down on the back of her head. And she's bringing her back to her feet here. And now what does Ruka have in mind? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, slamming her right there to her face. Bringing her up to her feet. Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. Hammered her right in her face there. But look at, she's got her. Drops her down right there on her back. Ivy now taking control of this thing here. Oh, and a corkscrew right there. And Ivy now just rolls to the outside, and Soul. Oh, right there, just dropping her face right there on that ring mat. That is the worst space you want to do any damage to someone, is on the ridge of the ring. That is the hardest spot of the ring. Oh, it's Soul. Oh my gosh. Soul Ruka, she is so athletic. Soul proves each and every time when she comes out to the ring, she does exactly what her mind tells her what to do. Because when she gets the flying, she gets the flying. Ivy now just tossing her back in. Uh-oh. She's setting her up to the top. And Ivy, oh, but Ruka counters it right there. Dropping Ivy down off the ropes. And she comes down with a massive crossbody. Soul is in control, but Soul look like she's trying to get the referee Dan Engler's attention to a situation, but she got to keep her attention on Ivy, the person of interest in this match. And she goes right there, and Ivy now moves right out of the way right there. Oh my gosh, and she drops her down. And look at Ivy. She's got that hole locked in. She's got it locked in on Ruka. Can she get it? And she does right there. Oh, and a sit-out face buster right there. And Ruka's got her on, she's got her on her shoulders. But Ivy now counters that once again. Oh my gosh. And what is she going to do here? She's got Ruka over her shoulders. Ivy now, face is bleeding profusely here. And Ruka comes with a springboard. She's got Ivy, dropping her right there into the corner. Oh. And a suplex right there. And look at Ruka. She look like she's ready to set it up. And the Soul Snatcher, but Ivy now moves from the Soul Snatcher. And And look at Ivy. Oh, and Ruka removed herself for that. Uh-oh. Scoop slamming her right there. Ruka taking it back to the top. And now what is she doing here? Ivy now gets it right there. The massive drop kick from the top of the rope straight to Ivy now. Now face is just covered in blood. What a match that was that these two women just delivered here tonight. Ruka and Now, that was a match between them. Ivy now need to be checked on by medical, but it was a fight that she did put up. But Soul Ruka came out as the one in this match here tonight. This is her third match here on Monday Night Raw. Making waves here.
Here is your winner, Soul Ruka!
This woman is looking at all the success that is coming her way, and she's starting her own path and journey. And you see Gunther right there as Gunther is preparing for his Fatal 4-Way King of the Ring tournament match later on tonight. That is our main event. Raw continues when we come live Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss it as DWC's first ever all-women PLE Evolution will be coming to us live Saturday, July 11th. It will be premiering on our official YouTube channel presented by Maybelline New York, and it will emanate from inside of the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. I am so proud of how far our women has come, because our women, they did so much here and they earned this. They earned this. Since SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 to the present, we can finally say the women has their own pay-per-view. Congratulations, ladies. But it's now time to move on to the tag division, because we got one-on-one action from the New Day. I'm just loving these characters from these guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied to the ring by Xavier Woods from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 212 pounds, representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston.
Well, we know last week we saw the match that they want to get this opportunity, because at Night of Champions, the Bronsons will defend those World Tag Team titles against the New Day. The New Day won their match after defeating the War Raiders in a tag team match via countout, but a win was still a win, and now the New Day will get their World Tag Team title match in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions. These guys are multiple tag team champions end to end. Kofi Kingston, former United States champion and Intercontinental champion. He is a milestone Grand Slam champion. But now here comes the war. Let me tell you something about these two. They almost dominated with those World Tag Team titles for almost 2 long years. And they are still hunting and fighting to get those titles back.
And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Eric, representing the War Raiders,
Ivar is a 200, almost 300 pound, just pure muscle and athleticism. The moonsaults this man be doing is wild. But hey, this is what made them the team. This is what made the structure of the War Raiders. But the War Raiders got to put that structure back together, because they got to get themselves back into some type of vicinity and some type of room to get those tag team titles back. But first, the New Day is set in line. This is a one-on-one match tonight, not a tag team match. This is building up momentum, as Kofi Kingston knows that he will get that opportunity, him and Xavier Woods, for those tag team titles at Night of Champions. Kofi going up top. He's up top and comes down with a splash. Oh my God! Did you just see how he just tossed him to the outside? And look at him right there, just testing the waters, moving around, hunting him right there. And Kofi right there. Oh. And an Irish whip taking him down right there. And look at Kofi. Kofi's up on that, up, and he comes down right there. And he just lands right on Ivar. Oh, tossing Kofi back to the inside. And look at Kofi. Kofi right there with a neck breaker. Uh-oh. Look at him, look at him. Oh, rope break right there. And now Kofi's taking it to the sky, taking it up high, and he comes down with a leg drop straight from the heavens. Monday Night Raw is back as we are premiering here on our official YouTube channel. Kofi Kingston taking it straight to Ivar. This has been a heavy-hitting match so far. These men are not stopping at anything, at any cost whatsoever. Kofi winning right there. Thought he had it, but it just wasn't enough to put the big man down. Kofi right there. And now look at Ivar. He just tossed Kofi back to the inside. And Kofi missed that right there. Oh, and look at him. Look at him right here, straight to the back. Oh, step up enziguri. right there by Kofi, but now he's heading back to the top. Kofi Kingston got it in mind right there. Crossbody straight from the top. Comes down with a knee. Referee taking out that kendo stick. Ivar is back in control. This is not good for Kingston. Oh, and a big man comes down. 300 plus pounds just landing on you like that. Ivar just coming down with those hits. And now look at him just dropping the back of the head of Kofi into that. Oh, but look at Xavier. Look at Xavier. He just removed the turnbuckle post. Trying to get something going. Oh. And Ivar takes down Kofi. And now he's heading to the top. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Kofi right there with the reversal. Oh my gosh. And look at Kofi. And he hits it right there. The double knees. What does Kofi have in mind? And he hits the trouble in paradise. 1, 2. Oh, what? Kofi thought he had it right there. But Ivar, you just see him right there, just running into him like a Mack truck. Oh. Try to go for him once again right there. And now look at Ivar just taking the hits to Kofi to the outside. They got to get back inside. Oh, and Kofi. They back in time. Gets back in there just in time. Oh my God, he hit it. He just got it. Kofi Kingston with the West Coast pop out of nowhere. And he got it. Kofi Kingston steals the victory. What a momentum these guys are on right now. They are not playing. Kofi Kingston stole that victory with the quickness right there from Ivar. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods getting their momentum up before their World Tag Team title match at Night of Champions. This is where they got it right here, but this is where everything was executed at the same time as Kofi Kingston locked it in fully, getting the W here tonight.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston!
Congratulations, Kofi, standing tall for the New Day. They got that big match at Night of Champions, but they gotta stay. Whoa. It's Bronson Reed in the Braun Breaker, This is what I'm talking about right here. The destruction these two brings. Breaker's inside the ring right now. This right here is what the New Day have to stand against in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions. They just came and decimated the New Day. What the hell? Oh my gosh. That was one hell of a match we just seen from Kofi and Ivar. Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a little preview of what we got for you coming next week, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a stacked show for you as we got the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line again as Io Sky will get her match from Stephanie Vacure. We saw them backstage earlier tonight as Io issued a challenge and Stephanie accepted. But then finally, Rhea gets some type of handling on these two, as now Rhea Ripley now has to deal with Raquel and Carlita, but she will get her hands on Raquel next week and Carlita in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions. But speaking of Intercontinental Championships, that will be on the line as well as Stephanie Vacure and Io Sky go one-on-one. Obafemi will defend his Intercontinental Championship again against Penta. That is going to be one epic match between these two guys. I cannot wait to see how this match is going to go down. Penta, Obafemi, Intercontinental Championship. What? Raw is going to be stacked next week. But it's now time for the main event, the King of the Ring tournament. First round continues with the Ring General. The following is the first round in the King of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from Vienna, Austria, weighing 250 pounds, the Ring General, Cortes. Gunther definitely played his part. What he came in was supposed to do. Gunther was one of the most dominant Intercontinental champions we have seen in this modern era, as he dominated the scenes, but until he met Obafemi. Obafemi dethroned him from that championship at WrestleMania Philadelphia. But now, Gunther is looking for the higher prize, the DWC Championship, but he gotta go through these men as well. And now here comes Bronson Reed. We saw him earlier.
Next, from Adelaide, South Australia, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Big Bronson Reed.
We saw Bronson Reed earlier with Braun Breaker with that vicious attack to the New Day just not too long ago. And oh my gosh, when I say they literally tore the New Day up, but that is what the New Day will be up against at Night of Champions for those World Tag Team Champions. But right now, it is about the King of the Ring tournament, and Bronson Reed has that opportunity to make it to the semifinals. And if he can do that, he can end up winning the whole thing. Bronson Reed, this man is so dominant, and he is not taking any shortcuts to show anyone what it's all about. But now here comes the United States Champion from over on SmackDown, Tricky Williams. Trick Williams here on Raw.
Next, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in 217 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams has the opportunity to be a double champion, United States champion, or DWC champion if he can get this opportunity and head to SummerSlam and face Roman Reigns for that undisputed championship. Trick Williams has definitely been that man since coming up from NXT, former two-time NXT champion. And now, you're United States champion. Trick Williams be all decked out in the white and gold. Coming out with the most luxurious large fur jackets. And here we go. Here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has definitely been on the hierarchy these past couple of weeks, but also from Friday Night SmackDown. Cody Rhodes has an opportunity right now. He has two opportunities laid in the front of him, but this is definitely the crown moment achievement for Cody Rhodes, is to win this King of the Ring tournament. Cody Rhodes get it done.
And the final participant from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 265 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
We've been seeing some back and forth tensions between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn regarding and surrounding that undisputed championship. But we now know that Cody Rhodes has an opportunity this Friday. If he can beat Sami Zayn, he will automatically get Roman Reigns for that undisputed championship at SummerSlam. But here we go. This is what it's all about. That King of the Ring who can get the opportunity right now. Cody Rhodes, Trick Williams, Bronson Reed, and Gunther. Referee Jessica Carr got this match right now. All these men going back and forth. Oh, and Trick Williams right there with the spin heel kick. And he's going straight for the first cover of this match right now. And now look at him taking just taking those punches right there to Bronson. Gunther with that massive chop to Williams. Oh, and Cody right there. Trick Williams coming back inside. Got his focus on the ring general. Oh, and Gunther. And he gets it right there. That massive powerbomb. But then Bronson Reed with a massive punch right to the back of the head of Gunther. All these men fighting for the glory right now, fighting to get that King of the Ring. Oh my God, did you just see that right there? But look at Cody. Cody right there just doing those push-ups on the outside. But then you got Bronson Reed, the big man, come down right there from the top of the rope. That is over 300 plus pounds just landing on you, just coming down on you right there. You gotta make sure you watch out from that right there. But look at look at Trick Williams right there. Trick Williams is definitely an entertaining guy. Trick Williams, your current United States champion from over on Friday Night SmackDown. But then you got Cody Rhodes as well over there laying over there. He's holding that arm, favoring that arm. But look at Trick taking down Bronson Reed, and I believe Cody Rhodes just got hit in the back with that kendo stick from Gunther. Gunther walking around with a deadly weapon. Those kendo sticks can definitely do some damn damage to any man. And you just saw him right there taking the kendo stick straight to the head of Trick Williams. Gunther trying to go right in for that cover, but it just wasn't enough. Cody comes down, but Cody wasn't in the vicinity to get that move hit the way he wanted to. Everyone was too clustered up in that moment right there. But look at Williams just tossing Bronson Reed right there. Oh, you just see the double team right there from Trick Williams and Gunther. I said that before, in times like this, in matches like this, you might see an alliance form here and there, because at the end of the day, they're all fighting for one prize. Only one man can get that opportunity, but you will still see some type of form coming together one-on-one. Cody tossing the big man over the ropes right there, but he gets back inside. And Bronson Reed, Trick Williams reversed that right there. He wasn't having that at all. But then you got Gunther. This fatal four-way continues next right here on our official YouTube channel. And Monday Night Raw is continuing right now. Fatal 4-Way King of the Ring Tournament. Cody Rhodes, Trick Williams, the Ring General, and Big Bronson Reed, who will go to the semifinals for the King of the Ring Tournament. We're about to see right now who will get that opportunity, because these four men have been going crazy in this match, non-freaking stop, and they are showing everyone why they all are the elite athletes in their own right. Trick Williams right there taking down Gunther. And you see Cody Rhodes and Bronson Reed right here in the front of us. Trick Williams comes down with a crossbody, and now Jessica Carr goes in for the cover. Cody comes in with the quickness, breaking that up right there. And look at Cody. Cody Rhodes comes down with a top rope moonsault, landing straight on Trick Willie right there. And Cody's getting fired up, but Gunther reversed that right there, taking him down with that massive clothesline. These men are feeling the energy here tonight, here in Baltimore, Maryland. Everyone is on their feet for this match because they want to see who is going to walk out of this match into the semifinals. Trick, oh, he missed that kick right there. Trick Williams missed that kick, but he got that one on Bronson Reed. Reed rolling out of the situation right there. And Gunther and Cody. Oh, but Cody's going for that cover. Could he do it? 2, no. Trick Williams stays alive in this thing, but Bronson Reed got in just enough time. And you see that right there. Cody Rhodes hitting those chops right there, hitting that opportunity right there. That move was made famous by his dad, the late great WWE Hall of Famer, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Uh-oh, look at Cody. Cody right there. And now Cody's outside. He's got possession of that kendo stick. This cannot be good. And he's back in with that kendo stick, and Bronson Reed takes it right from him and hit him right in the abdomen. Cody rolls out right there. And now we got Gunther and Big Bronson Reed in the ring. And look at Trick right here. Trick Williams makes his way back inside the ring. Triple threat inside right now. Cody Rhodes is still out from that damage control from that kendo stick from Bronson Reed. Oh, and Cody taking down Gunther. Gunther had that steel chair. Looked like he had something in mind with it. But Cody Rhodes put him down before anything could happen. And Reed. Oh, and Trick takes down Bronson Reed, knocking Cody right off the apron right there. Cody was not paying attention. Oh, he's got that chair, and Cody caught him just in time. Caught him just in time. He was finna hit that chair shot with no hesitation, and Gunther just tossing Trick Williams across the ringside area. And look at Bronson. Look at Bronson over there. Bruised, bloody, and battered. And look, he just tossed the kendo stick right there. But look at Trick Williams back inside, showboating right there. And you see the muscle right there. Oh my gosh. Gunther is just chair-shotting everybody. Gunther is not playing any freaking games right now. Oh my gosh. And look at Rhodes. Rhodes look like he's picking up that momentum. Oh. And Cody right there with the eclipse. Oh, and he's going for a cover. 2. No, he thought he had it right there, but it just wasn't enough to put the big man down. This main event has been miraculous. It's definitely been picking up some heat here tonight. These four men in this fatal four-way King of the Ring tournament. First round, Cody hits it. The crossroads right there to Trick Williams. Can he get it? 1, 2, 3, and he did it. Cody Rhodes has just won the King of the Ring first round, and he is now going to the semifinals. What is going on here? But also this Friday, Cody Rhodes has a date with Sami Zayn, and the winner will get Roman Reigns at Night of Champions. But let's take a look at the updated bracket for the King of the Ring as we see Ethan Page and Finn Balor qualified for the semifinals. And now Cody Rhodes joins the fray as he is now moving on to the semifinals in the King of the Ring tournament.
Here is your